Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. A locked chest. I must try to open it at some point. So, we're staying here with Tobias Favor, and we just completed the quest, All That Glistens. So I want to talk to him and see if he has anything else for us to do before we move along.
God be with you,
else.
Henry.
God be with you as well, Mr. Favor. What's up?
Greetings. What business have you?
Have I business? Is there any reward for my work?
About my reward for
So this is from the last
investigation.
mission.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand, you surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
They tried to kill me.
And they tried to murder me.
Yes, of course. It's a sad world we live in. I'm sure you deserve a little extra coin for it.
You think?
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Good. There you go, then.
Alright, so do we have anything else? We'll just say thank you.
A nice little sum. Thank you.
Probably
Enjoy it in good health.
probably deserve more, but whatever. Okay, so it looks like that's it for him. Let's look at our quests real fast, our journal, and see what we have that we haven't done yet. So we've got In God's Hands here. This is kind of the next one we're dealing with, and we want to go ahead and try this. Semic was cured. I found out that another of the patients, Philip, was poisoned, and I had to act quickly if I was to save him. I didn't help the man with a broken leg in time, and unfortunately he died. I've managed to save some of the wounded in the monastery. Unfortunately, I could not help all of them. Johanka asked me to help the wounded from Skalitz. I should have a look in the infirmary to see how they're doing. The sick in the monastery need some nutritious food. I'll try to find some game meat. I can't help any more of the sick and wounded. I'd better tell Johanka. This one we're not going to worry about right now. See, rattled, master armor. Which one's this one? Refuses to sell his forge to the South blacksmith, Zach. Zach's so furious that he decides to humiliate Atta in front of the whole town. If he can't have Atta's forge, he'll at least take his customers. And we have all these down here. Wow, we've got lots. I want to continue on this one. After the affair of the counterfeiters, it's become clear that Sasau conceals many secrets. There's talk that there are crimps, as they're called, recruiting men for a new bandit camp. I haven't spoken to Sasau Bailiff yet. I haven't. Okay, I got to do these. So I need to go speak to the Sasau Bailiff. I need to go speak to the innkeeper at the tavern on the green in town. And I need to speak to the innkeeper at the Wagons Inn outside Sasau. Kind of an investigation to try to find out who is hiring bandits out there. The bandits are still recruiting men for their new encampment, which I need to track down. The only way I can do that is through local recruiters, or crimps, as they're called. I should first ask Miller Simon whether he's heard anything. Miller Simon, I believe, is the one that's down here, not far from where we're at. Oh, jeez, Radzig. Freaking A, dude. So let's walk down here. He kind of scared me a little bit there. Let's walk down here, try to find Miller Simon. Elmer? Elmer, okay. Alright, well, okay, Radzig, you okay? We're just gonna act like we didn't see that. Anyway, we'll call you when we get out here out of sight, and that way you can spawn in a different area. He still looks stuck over there, that's hilarious. Oh! There he is. You got down, but a good horse. Good horse. Good job, buddy. Come on, let's go. Okay, guys, so here's the Miller's camp. And this is Miller Simon, I believe, lives here. And I think we should be able... Maybe we can cross right here? It's hard to say. There are rocks here, so it doesn't appear we can cross here. We can cross them down the river here, it looks like. Yeah, right about here. And we really need to eat something because we are starving. But, yeah, so we're going to talk to the Miller here. He can train us in stealth. We're going to go ahead and try to get trained a little bit while we're here as well. Might as well. I'm going to heal myself up because I took a horrible fall down the mountain. There's Miller Simon there. Let's see if he has any food inside of his house. I know we're in a private area. I don't care. We're going to eat from the pot because that soup looks delicious. And then we're going to see if we can open up any of this stuff real fast. I don't see anything here to steal. Aha. Lock's too difficult. Okay, well, let's stop doing that before he calls the police. The policio. And if you hear background noise, I do apologize. Miller Simon, how
Welcome,
are you,
Henry.
sir? Thank you. Welcome to
I'm
me.
honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to sell stolen things to you. Training in
I'd
stealth,
like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
please. We're going to hurry up and go fast through it. Master?
I want to achieve...
All right, but it'll cost you.
Hey, we can do master stealth now. Awesome. Yes, sir, we will pay that. Whoa!
Isn't
Haggle
that
for
quite a
sure.
lot?
And I do hear a motorcycle outside. I'm so sorry for that.
Three?
Come now. Just... Agreed.
Okay.
Now listen up. Take...
We got a new level in stealth, and we should have almost mastered that now. So let me talk to you again. Have you heard of anyone looking to recruit rough men?
You haven't heard of any recruiters around here, have you? People looking for armed men?
Perhaps, but I'll not speak of it now.
Why not? It's important.
Because we're in the middle of something.
Come on.
Are
Nothing
we?
bad will happen if you talk to me.
Perhaps not, but I'll tell you when we're done. My memory will be sharper then.
Right. Christ, it's like pulling teeth with you. I hope you're more generous with your groschen than your words.
Okay, so I'm not sure what we're doing, but okay. What about now? Nothing. Okay, alright, whatever. Not sure what you're waiting on, but cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab Elmer again. Here he is. He's not even paying attention to us. I want to wash myself because I'm dirty. And we're going to go ahead and ride to... Oh, jeez, Elmer. Good God, dude. Come on. How many times have I told you to quit doing that? I want to heal myself real fast with a marigold decoction. You know you can actually eat marigolds in real life. I don't know if any of you know that or not. My grandmother said that they used to eat them quite often. So yeah, it's interesting. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Let's see, where do we need to go? I swear, these motorcycles around here are driving me nuts today. Like, it's a nice warm day, sure, but do they really got to ride up and down the road all day long? I mean, I'm trying to make a video here. I do apologize, guys. I really do. There's nothing I can do about it. It's they're loud, you know, Harleys and stuff like that. I'm hoping you guys can't really hear them that good, but I'll try to cut out the sound as much as I can. It's gonna take a while to edit this one. I can already tell. We gotta find a way across right here because our destination's just right over there.
Yeah.
It looks like we might be able to cross right here. That we can. Very good. Oh, wow, we just went right over top of that hole. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, first destination, right here. The inn on the green. And I'm stuck in a fence. There we go.
Yeah.
The inn on a green. The inn on the green.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You know what? I don't need you anymore anyway. I'm jumping off. I'll climb it just like that. Let's talk to the innkeeper here, see if he has any information for us. Hopefully he's seen or heard something.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
Your face looks very smooth. I'm looking for some people.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
Understood. So he doesn't know. Well, we actually don't know yet. I'm looking for the Crimps, recruiting adventurers.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion, I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
Okay. And what about any ruffians in town?
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
No, not really. Oh, now we can go ask him. Okay, great. Where are these brawlers now?
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
I bet it did.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat? Or drink?
No, no thank you.
God be with you.
Yes, gotta be with you as well. Okay, so next spot, and we will go talk to Simon, because I think we could probably talk to him now and get the information we want. But we're going to go ahead and get the rest of these optional areas out of the way. I'm assuming the C goes to the miller, maybe. Probably. We're going to go to B and A. I don't know, where is C? Is that the miller? Curious. Yes, it definitely is the miller. Oh, we got BA, and it looks like maybe a D over here as well. So I guess we're going to get to B first. And that's going to be the other end, maybe? Possibly? Oh, it's right here. Yes, the other inn. Innkeeper, how are you today?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Don't flatter yourself, dude. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Has anyone been looking for mercenaries?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week,
Huh?
and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
Really? What happened to them?
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Interesting. So where do they meet now?
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn.
They're not.
They could be meeting in the woods
Maybe.
by the light of the moon, for all I know.
Calm down, dude. I'm just asking. How will I recognize them?
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too, big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
Okay.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
Where do people play dice here?
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Katzek Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
Thank you so very much. Any less respectable townfolk?
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk,
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
but they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What do you know about the knacker?
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
Okay. What about that Miller, Simon?
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Katzig Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows.
No,
for
he's
sure.
a sinner.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
Alright, well, thank you for your information.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
No, thank you. I'm parched.
Take care.
Actually, I could use some food, but... Okay, so let's walk over here. We gotta talk to the knacker, and... Who's this fella? He's a gambler. Okay, we don't need to worry about him. Oh, Jesus, long ways down. I rolled my ankle. Been there, done that. Guard. Looking for anyone suspicious, you know. Okay, so... There's gonna be someone right here that may know something. I don't know whose house this is, but we're gonna go... Hello? Anybody home? Anybody? No? Nobody's in there, and it's locked, so... Oh, geez, fall down the steps. Can't get in there, but we can get in here. I don't know whose house this is, but we're just barging on in. Oh, this is the, bailiff. Mr. Bailiff, hello.
God be with
Good
you.
to be with you as well, sir. Ask about the bandits and the crimps.
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you?
Sir Radzig.
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavory characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian, and he's got no dog in
I don't
this
even know who
fight
that
either.
is. Sir Sebastian?
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal.
Yeah, you probably do, sir. I hear they've been recruiting bandits here.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they'd get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Understood. Have you heard gossip about any strangers?
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night, but he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Yes, I know. There must be quite a few strangers here.
You have an inn and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No, it's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Seems like he's hiding something.
Thank you, bailiff.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Okay, so we got one other person here. Actually, we got more. Man, there's just so many people to talk to. Oh, who's this? Gravedigger. This must be the other guy that nobody talks to.
God bless.
God bless
Can I
you
help
as
you?
well, and yes, you may help me. Are you the knacker?
Are you the local knacker?
I'm talking to a
I'm the local
post.
grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackering.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Okay. Is there anything fishy going on here?
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Where'd you get that accent from? Okay, well, thank you for your information.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full. Goodbye.
I do believe the cesspit is the outhouses. Which must be what a knacker does, because I don't know what a knacker does. Okay, so let's see. What is this place? We can't get in there. So we'll go over here and find out who this is down here we need to talk to. Maybe they can shed a little bit of light. It looks like they're going to be right across the creek here. And down the path a little ways, apparently. So this is, oh, so this is the tanner, okay. So this is the tannery. So let's talk to him, see if he knows anything. Hello, Sasau Tanner.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest
Ah,
in me.
yes. I'm sure you are. I've heard something ails you.
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
Huh.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
Really? Where can I find them?
When are they there?
Nearly every evening.
Okay.
Every god-forsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
Probably. How many are there?
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as
Count
much
them?
noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of
Yeah, it
me.
looks like something's going on with your head up there. Like you don't have any hair in one spot. I'm not sure what's going on there. Nobody does anything about it.
And nobody does a thing about it.
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
They might leave.
With a bit of luck, they might leave on their own.
I can't wait. They've been making such a commotion, it's a wonder the piss stays in the pot. God be with you.
Oh no! I wanted to talk to you about taking care of them. Did I mess that up? I'll help you with that.
You've been having trouble with some riffraff.
Here we go. Let me take care of them.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains.
What?
but
Reputation
There are
lost.
several
Okay.
of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Why did I lose reputation off that? I wonder. I'll try not to get off on the wrong foot. I don't want to. I don't dare go there. I'm trying to get off on the wrong
Perhaps I
foot.
can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry.
All right, cool.
God be with you.
Take care of the brawlers who meet in the evenings behind the tanner's house. So, exactly where do they meet? I'm assuming it's right over here in the quarry. Yes, it is. Are they not here yet? They probably aren't. Oh, they meet in this little area. So we're just going to sit down here and we're going to wait until the evening. And we're going to beat the crap out of all of them. So, let's see. Let's wait till 18. We'll be waiting for a while here. But that's fine. I'm hoping they're going to be here. I probably should have read a book instead of just waiting, but that's okay. I'm not sure if we can fight very good or not, but we'll try. Aha! Here they are.
Good day, Henry.
Hey guys, what's up? Lanky, Betwixt, Stump, Punch, and Weed.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Yeah, your mama. Do you know anything about recruiters here in Sasau?
I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about
Anything.
No, but I'm always the last to hear of anything like that. I'll ask Punch. He'd know.
Alright. So what happened with the tanner?
that? I heard you gave him quite a beating.
It's his own damn fault.
Is it?
Really? He just came to tell you to go elsewhere.
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss, after he'd lost all his money.
He really tried to have a go. I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place, ha! I'm not surprised he's got no children.
Alright then.
Take care.
What about you, sir? Lanky.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Questions. Do you know anything about recruiters here in Sasau?
I heard someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to replace them that's got something broken.
That's not what I meant, but thanks.
Alright, what happened with the tanner?
Why did you thrash the tanner?
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about how we cheated him and ought to give him back his coin. He was a right pest.
Yeah, so
He told
apparently...
me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start complaining until he lost his money. Before that, it didn't bother him.
Yeah, so apparently he was betting on the fights or fighting himself. Betwixt.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Good for you. Do you know anything about recruiters here in Sasau?
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you better, I might tell you. But as things stand...
Dude, really? Okay, what happened with the tanner?
What went on with the tanner?
When things got lively, I wasn't here. The others were, though. Go ask
Okay.
them.
I kind of wonder if that was like a little Oblivion Easter egg, because whenever people don't like you in Oblivion, that's what they say. If I knew you better, maybe. And then you have to bribe them or whatever, get them to like you better. Stump. How's it going, Stump? You're short. I guess that's why I call you Stump.
God almighty, has something happened?
Yes,
to you?
jeez, I'm dirty, I
Someone
know.
steal your fancy clothes?
Do you know anything about recruiters here in Sasau?
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker?
No.
I wouldn't know. Go and ask
Jeez,
someone
calm
else.
down, Stump.
That's not what I
Jeez.
meant, but alright.
What happened with the tanner?
What happened with the tanner?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He came to test his mettle like everyone, but he couldn't even get past young Weed. Then he started whining about getting his money back because we tricked him, so we threw him
You
out.
tricked him.
He came back a few times after that complaining about all the shouting, ordered us to bugger off elsewhere.
But you didn't.
No. And when he got really annoying, he got a punch in the mouth, and he hasn't been back since. Doesn't dare to. But it didn't shut that big mouth of his.
Right.
God be with you.
Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, Punch. What's up, man? I've heard there's work here for a couple men. I'm here on behalf of the tanner. What are you doing here? How does it all work? Training. What kind of training do you do? Fist fighting. Awesome. Let's
I want to get better at fist fighting.
see if I can,
Certainly.
but it'll cost you. Slightly advanced.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right. But
It always does. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay it. It's only 180.
No. God be with
Alright, cool. Can I do the next one, I wonder? Let's get this out of the way real fast.
I want to get better at...
Certainly.
Advanced.
I'd like to hone my...
First you have to
Yeah,
have...
okay, so we gotta fist fight some more. Maybe another time.
Well,
Alright, so I've heard there's work here for capable men.
I'm looking for work.
Oh,
And
jeez,
I've
dang
heard
it.
someone around here wants fearless men. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard they might be looking for a new knacker. So if you're not afraid of carcasses and the occasional pile of shite.
Thanks, but no thanks. Word has it someone's hiring mercenaries and other fighters.
Ah, well, you've heard more than I.
I'm here on behalf of the tanner.
The tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might convince you to stop.
Ha! So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it?
It did.
Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man.
Excuse me?
And we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll
Already
tell
have.
you the same. It's God's honest truth.
No, I believe you.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
Which would mean, I guess, fighting you. Double cross the tanner. F the tanner. Get down to business?
What do you mean, get down to business?
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again, we're no strangers
I kind of
to
want
hard
to fight him.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all, then we'll go elsewhere. If you don't win, then you're flat out of luck and have to leave. That's not so bad, is it?
No, and I kind of want to fight you anyways. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion.
Is it?
And your purse too, if you know your business.
Alright, how does it all work?
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough?
So
Fair
the last
enough,
match
dude.
is with you.
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humors.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to end the dialogue here. And we're going to end the episode here. Game saved. We are going to end it here, and we'll be back next time. We're going to start this fight, and then after the fight, we'll go ahead and go and talk to the other people. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know there's a lot of talking, a lot of investigation. The next episode should be quite interesting with the fighting. I don't know if I should do it or not, but I'm going to. And we'll find out.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you?
Calm down, guys. Hopefully we'll find out who's hiring these guys. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to support the channel in any way, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
I've already told you what really happened.
So we all saw it wrong? What really happened then?
I knocked him down, and he pulled me down on top of him. I slammed him with my hip, not my ass.
I just don't know. Looked to me like you had his nose right between your nether cheeks.
You little piece of shit. You want to have a go?
Boys, don't fight.